I know the rhetoric is one game at a time, and I'm probably looking far too ahead. I think we asked you last season, towards the end, if it's possible to have like Operation Fat Alice, and you said that the fact that it hasn't been done before talks to how difficult it is. Yeah. But this team, having had such a strong start, even when yesterday after going down, they didn't look like losing their game. You always felt like they can come back. Could you back this team to sort of like, I don't know, attain the invincible and go the whole season without a loss? I mean, you nearly did it 2 seasons ago. That Kaiser Chiefs game also, it was on the only blip. Would you back this team to rewrite its own history and attain invincible status? And to River, going back to the Champions League, having come so close last season, what's the talk amongst the gents? You guys feel this is the year to go a step above what you guys did in the semi-finals?
I think yours is easier.
Yeah. Look, we all feel the pain of what happened last season. We were so close. It's not like we lost a game, and that's why we're out of the Champions League. We're out based on the away goal rule, and that will be a learning curve for us for this season. We discussed why we didn't go to the final, and I think the main part was our first leg, which was always away. I think we only won in the quarterfinals away, and then semi-finals we drew. And I think this year we preparing to go into the first leg to win it and try to kill the game off, as we've done now in this preliminary round. But we also know that there's a Champions League and it's never over. Even a 4-0 scoreline, we still prepare for that second leg the same way as we prepare for every other
game. Would I back this team 150%? Otherwise I shouldn't be coaching them. They have my undivided, unreserved confidence, and it's not a question of backing, it's a question of understanding of how difficult that dream is. It's not a goal, it's not an obsession, it's a dream. It's something that we work for every single day to win every single match. That's the responsibility we have at this football club, and the support and the backing the group knows that I've got, or they've got from me 150%. But it's also to accept how difficult that is, and understanding that, as I've said it before, that even the team that attempted to do an Operation Fat Alice didn't even win the league, and that has always been and will always be the most important trophy in any domestic competition. And sometimes, because we've won it so many times with Sundowns, the feeling of winning the league championship sometimes is diluted and is not as strong as it should be, because there is no other competition where you have to play every opponent twice. You have to play home, you have to play away, you have to play 30 games, and you have to maintain consistency over maybe 7-8 months. And that's very, very difficult. And therefore, if you go to the English Premier League, if you ask Man City today, Man United today, Chelsea today, Liverpool today, which title would you put as the number one target, they would tell you the English Premier League. For sure, no doubt. You go to France, PSG, ask them which of the trophies that you are competing in is your number one priority. They will tell you that it's the Liga A. You go to the Bundesliga, you go to Bayern, you go to Dortmund, and you ask them which one is the priority, Champions League or the Bundesliga. They will tell you is to win the Bundesliga. And that's the same with us here. And so we should never, ever, ever take it for granted that we we have a God-given right to win everything and a God-given right to win every match and to win every championship is there. To do that is very, very difficult. And as you rightfully said, for the mere fact that it's never been done before speaks to how difficult it is. But we still attempt. It's that ideology of perfection once again is something that you can chase, but chasing it does not necessarily mean you can reach it, but you still chase it. And that is what we try to do. We try to chase winning every single match. Can we win every single match? Of course not. Not in competitive sports. You've got to lose some, you've got to win some. And in fact, you grow more when you lose. And you go to any of the greatest in the world in different sporting codes. They've lost more than they've won. The best in the world. Yesterday, Pep Guardiola lost. Man City lost. They've lost the Champions League how many times? For the first time in 8 attempts, you won the Champions League with Man City. It's very, very difficult. So in competitive sport, you've got to be prepared to win, lose, or draw. But that doesn't mean you go every day saying, oh, but let me prepare to lose. There's no chance. We prepare every single match to win. We want to win every match. But we accept that there will be times where we are not going to win every single match. And when there are games that we are not going to win, and there are trophies that we are not going to win. But we will definitely give it our very, very best to win every single thing. That's one thing for sure. 150%. We will give it 150% effort and commitment and conviction and everything that we have to try to win every single match.
Coach, last question.